So hey painters, here is a $1,600 job. This was all melamine cabinets that are all totally flat. There's no bumps on anything, and so it was really important to get it super shiny. So what I did was, first of all, I went around and counted them all up, and I did a rate for this one. A rate of $50 a door or drawer, and pulled them all off and brought them home. So here they are. So this is an office with melamine cabinets. So I say melamine, I'm pretty sure it's something called melamine. It's like, they're like plastic. So here's more. So this is like 2 rooms and an office. And so I showed up, and actually on the day of the bid, I just went ahead, after Dr. Steve said, yes, go ahead. I went ahead and took it all apart. This is outside of Boston, this is in Wellesley. Took it all apart, brought it home. I did a little priming the day of, and then at home I lightly sand while using TSP. So I get them wet with TSP, and then I sand the wetness so I don't make any dust. Clean that all off, sand it again with a finer sandpaper. So maybe I start with 150, then go to 220, and then I use a shellac based primer over that after cleaning and sanding all sides. And then I went ahead, that dries very quickly, and then I spray them. In this case I used Benjamin Moore Advance on them, and this was a gray white, like spotty, old style melamine. So the concern is, will it stick? Well, I would never just put paint on melamine. You need to sand it so there's something for the primer to grip, and then primer, and the primer wants to be shellac based primer, and then the paint can go on over that. And for me it was spraying. Now I use a Graco sprayer, and I have racks, and I'll do another video of that part of the process. But anyway, offices often have an outdated look, and they need a brightening up. And so it's basically a 3-day, it's like 3 visits to the office. 1, take it all apart. 2, to come back and paint all the areas, like inside there. That can be on day 1. And see how this bounces? That's because you put the bumpers on at the end. Here's some. These things go on at the very end after everything's dry, and it's just a nice finishing touch, so that things do that. They do that nice little, right? So the bumpers are like finishing touch. Also, using tape on all the edges. And in here, this was this huge gap, and I use Big Stretch caulk. It's called Big Stretch caulk to do the gaps. So anyway, $1,600 job, and my sense is there's a lot of this type of work out there wanting to be done. I generally, lately, I'm just turning away interior painting unless it abuts the cabinets. Like if I'm in the kitchen, or I would have painted these walls, as long as I'm also doing the, see how shiny that is. Wow. Benjamin Moore Advance, really good through the Graco sprayer. You can see it is not, I don't know if you can see in the, it's kind of hard to see. I mean, you can see if you go sideways with that thing, it's actually near perfection. But I also combine the roll. I use a roller and sprayer, and I get them really shiny. So it's a semi-gloss white, $1,600 job. What else? I started using 600 grit sandpaper on the last day when I'm here, just checking over things, just making sure it's really smooth, and then I might touch it up with a foam roller. Okay, painters, and anyone else, DIYers, or potential customers. I'm Dan, this is what I do. You want your cabinets painted, I show up and do them. If you're pretty much anywhere in Massachusetts, I will come get them, take them, and bring them back. Okay, hope this helps. Thanks.